Hello all, this is Damini, co-founder of WeMakeScholars, and I welcome you to the 47th episode of our web series LearnFlix Season 2. If you are planning to go abroad this year in August or September 2023, then there are few important things which you must do before the end of March 2023. Otherwise, you might miss your intake or you might have to defer your admission. Yes, you heard me right. You might be thinking there are more than 6 months before you fly. But there is a certain timeline to be followed for the financing. Only then you can meet the prerequisites for your visa, like getting an I-20 for US, or getting your CAS letter for UK, getting your COE for Australia, or making a GIC account for Canada, or making a blocked account for Germany. So in this video, I'll be giving you the tentative timelines for your next few steps and what you should be doing right now. We'll discuss this information specific to each country. We'll start with US and then we'll talk about Canada, then about UK, then about Germany, and finally about Australia. So you're free to, skip the other countries and watch it only for your country where you are planning to go to. So by the end of this video, you will have full clarity on your next steps and what is the timeline to be followed. So it is a must watch. So let's start this video, but before that, for those of you who are new to my channel, let me tell you, LearnFlix is a web series which is completely about the education loan, right from the eligibility process, disbursement, repayment, everything we cover in this series. And LearnFlix is an initiative of WeMakeScholars. WeMakeScholars is an organization which is funded and supported by the Ministry of IT, Govt of India, and its sole purpose is to help students like you get an education loan or a scholarship. WeMakeScholars offers all its services at zero cost. All our services are completely free, so you shouldn't have any hesitation to get in touch with us. I'm leaving the link in the description through which you can get in touch with our team. Now let's start. So what should students who are going in fall 2023 should be doing in March? Now, if you're planning to go to the US in fall 2023, by now you must have at least one of your admit and you might be waiting for others. Now you need to understand one thing, that as soon as you finalize your university, you need to get your I-20, because only then you will be able to book your visa slots. And any delay in booking your visa slot means making your chances slimmer to get the visa approval on time. Now most of the students will book their visa slot by the 1st of June, but you are ideally advised to book it by 15th of May. Yeah. Now if you want to book your visa slot by 15th of May, you need to get your I-20 by that time. Now getting an I-20 is only a week-long process, but to get an I-20 you need your loan sanction letter if you're not a self-funding student. Now if you want your loan to be sanctioned by first week of May, let's say, then you must have applied for your loan by 20th of March. Because I'm keeping in mind at least 1.5 months for your loan process. So the important piece of information for you here is that by 20th of March, you should apply for your loan with whatever admit you have in hand, so that the loan process can be completed even before you finalize on the university. So the another important thing you need to understand is that the university name on your loan sanction letter can be changed even later. So once you have got all your admits and you freeze on one, then you can apply for the change of university on your loan sanction letter. That just takes 2 days of time and it doesn't even require any additional processing fee. So which means as soon as you finalize on the university, within 2 days you will be able to request for the I-20, saving you a lot of time. So WeMakeScholars team can help you with the entire education loan process, right from helping you with shortlisting the banks and helping you with the process, sanction, disbursement, repayment, everything. WeMakeScholars doesn't charge you any kind of a fees. All our services are completely free because we are funded and supported by the Ministry of IT, Govt of India. To get in touch with our team, you can request a call back using the link mentioned above. Coming to students who are planning to go to Canada by this year fall 2023, you might have received 1 or 2 admits by now, or you might be waiting for one. So one important thing for you to note here is that the timeline, the visa timeline for the students who are going in August intake this year is estimated to be about 9 to 11 weeks. Now you can Google it and you can find, it's the timeline which approximately what it took last year also. Now this is approximately 2.5 months. So if you want to make it to your university by 15th of August, 2.5 months means you have to apply for your visa maximum by 1st of June. Now, to be able to apply for your visa by 1st of June, you need to get your GIC certificate by 20th of May, because GIC certificate is mandatory for your visa purpose, and in these 10 days from 20th May to 1st June, you will do your medical, biometric, etc. Now, to get your GIC certificate by 20th of May, if you are not self-funding and if you're looking for a loan, you need to get your loan sanctioned and disbursed by 15th of May, because then only they will release 10,200 CAD for GIC, which will get deposited, and then you will get your GIC certificate. Now, to get your loan sanctioned and disbursed by 15th of May, you have to apply at most by 1st of April. See, you can apply early also, because if you apply by 1st of April, you will be on neck to neck tight deadlines to make it to your university by 15th of August. So try to apply slightly earlier than that. One important thing you can note here is that even once you have applied for your loan and you have got approval, you can still change the university name. In case you're waiting for some other admits to come, you need to understand that once the loan is approved, you can one time change your university at no cost, and it takes only 2 days of time. And even if you have not received your admit by now for August intake, you can still start your loan process. If you go to the bank directly, they will tell you come only after you get the admit. But with WeMakeScholars, you can start your loan process even without having one single admit also. So talk to your financial officer today. If you haven't been assigned a financial officer, you can request a call back using the link mentioned above. Now, for students who are going to UK in the September intake, ideally the university's orientation and everything starts in the first week of September. Now, the visa process for UK takes about 10 to 15 days for decision at max. But ideally, students file for their visa mostly by the last week of July to keep a buffer in case they are asked for some more documents by VFS, or to keep the doors open for reapplying in case of a rejection. Now, to file for your visa by 20th of July, last week of July, you need to request for your CAS or ATS. ATS is only for technical programs. So you need to request for CAS and ATS by 20th of June. Now, to request for your CAS letter by 20th of June, you would need to deposit a small token deposit, that's what they call it. So, a lot of students rely on their education loan to make this payment of the token deposit also, which is about 1,000 to 3,000 pounds. So, if you want this money also to be taken through your education loan, you need to make sure that your loan is sanctioned and disbursed by 15th of June so that you can request CAS by 20th of June. Now, to have your loan sanctioned and disbursed by 15th of June, you need to apply at most by 1st of May. So make sure you are applying for your loan by that timeline. In the month of April also you can do it, because you should have some buffer for worst case scenarios. So right now in the month of March, you can just do initial groundwork to understand your eligibility. You can get your initial eligibility check done. You can understand the loan checklist and other documents required, so that you are prepared by the time it comes the timeline of applying. So talk to your financial officer and try to understand the overview. If you haven't been assigned a financial officer yet, you can request a call back using the link mentioned above. Coming to students who are going to Germany this year in the month of October, the intake ideally starts in the first week of October. Now, the estimated visa timeline for this year for students who are going in October is approximately 12 weeks, which is close to 3 months. Now, to be able to make it to your university by first week of October, you need to apply for your visa maximum by first week of July. And please understand that by first week of July, by the time you apply for your visa, you need to have the blocked account ready. Blocked account is a minimum requirement for the visa, for German visa. And in blocked account, you need to deposit your 1 year of living expenses, which is close to 11,208 euros, close to 10 lakh rupees in Indian currency. Now, most of the students rely on an education loan to get money for the blocked account, because it is kind of a lump sum and people do not have that kind of an amount ready. So now to get that money from your loan, so you need to get your loan sanctioned and disbursed by the time you apply for your blocked account. Let's say 20th June is when you want to apply for your blocked account. So your loan should be sanctioned and disbursed by that time. Now, to get your loan sanctioned and disbursed by 20th of June, you need to apply at most by 1st of May. You can definitely apply in the month of April also to keep some buffer, but 1st May should be like the deadline in your mind to apply for your loan. So right now in the month of March, what you can do is you can put some effort to understand the whole process of loan, to understand the documents required. You can get an initial eligibility check done by talking to your financial officer. If you haven't been assigned a financial officer yet, you can request a callback using the link mentioned above. One important thing to note here is that you can start your loan process even before you have your admit. If you go directly to the bank, they would not allow it. But with WeMakeScholars, you can start your loan process without an admit. So talk to your financial officer today. Now coming to students who are going to Australia in this year July intake, you need to understand your universities will ideally start by 15th of July. Now to be able to make it to your university by 15th of July, you need to understand that the visa timeline for Australia is about 8 to 9 weeks after all medical checkups and everything is done. 8 to 9 weeks is slightly more than 2 months. Which means if you want to make it to your university by 15th of July, you need to apply for your visa at most by 1st of May. Now to apply for Australian visa, you need COA letter, which is confirmation of enrollment. Now COA is given to you only once you pay your first year tuition fees and you show 1 year living expenses in a bank account. Now most of the students rely on an education loan to show this kind of funds because it's a lot, right? Now if you want all these funds from your loan, you need to understand that your loan should be sanctioned and disbursed by the time you have to request your COA letter, let's say 20th April, because you need to keep 10 days buffer for that. You're filing your visa on 1st May, you need to request your COA by 20th April, which means your loan has to be sanctioned and disbursed by this time. Now, to be able to get your loan sanctioned and disbursed by 20th April, you need to apply at most by 1st of March. So if you're watching this video today, please understand you're already late. You should have started your loan process by now. So if you have not started your loan process yet, please request a callback on our website right now. And we will make sure that you have been assigned a financial officer quickly. For that, you should also put first 7 digits of your phone number in the comment section. We will identify that you are the student who is going to Australia and we would assign your financial officer immediately because we do not want you to miss your intake. And again, I'm adding, which I told you multiple times in this video, is that WeMakeScholars provides all its services at free of cost. Our financial officers will help you with the entire process of your loan, right from identifying a bank, document collection, sanction, disbursement, for COE, everything without charging you any amount of fees. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments below and I'll definitely get back to each one of you. And please note that WeMakeScholars team can help you one-on-one with your education loan process. To get in touch with us, you can request a callback using the link mentioned above and then we'll assign you a financial officer. Your financial officer will handhold you through the entire process, right from the eligibility, sanction, disbursement, everything. And WeMakeScholars doesn't charge you any fees. All our services are completely free. WeMakeScholars is funded and supported by the Ministry of IT, Govt of India. And in addition, if you appreciate our effort to make these videos and bring this information out to you, then please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and share it with your friends and colleagues. Stay tuned. See you in my next video.